we all took really divergent paths to get into video games.
Butterscotch Shenanigans.
Adam's a PhD in microbiology. I went to law school and I'm a chartered financial analyst, and Sam went to school for psychology. So we had just completely different life plans, and this just kind of happened organically. The first game that we made as a studio was a garbage game called Chauncey the Rabbit. You're a rabbit and you've lost your lucky rabbit foot.
Both of your little rabbit legs have been chopped off.
So you've got bandaged arm stumps and you're running.
We're like, it'd be funny if you were a rabbit and you were missing your forepaws because someone harvested them for luck.
So your luck is gone.
You gotta go get your luck back. The first game that we made that actually managed to get us both some eyeballs and some revenue was called Towel Fight 2: The Monocle of Destiny, which is as incomprehensible as it sounds. And it's a twin-stick shooter. So you run around, and the whole theme of the game is that you're this elderly man who is wormholed into an alternate dimension, and you have a monocle. And when you got pulled through the wormhole, your monocle became enchanted with powers, and it can fire animals out of it. Our marketing line was shoot animals out of your face. The praise was great. The reviews were very, very good, but the game was a total financial failure. Probably the biggest hit to our overall
Productivity?
Productivity, our consideration of whether or not butterscotch was actually going to be a thing was when I started just getting really tired. And I would drink about 2 pots of coffee every morning before 10 a.m., and that would get me until about 2 p.m. And then I started waking up with these full-blown night sweats. It was like someone just dumped a whole bucket of water on me while I was sleeping. Finally, I made an appointment at an infectious disease clinic. I'd Googled a bunch, had gone on WebMD, decided I had Lyme disease. So I went in and I said, hey, pretty sure it's just Lyme disease. And I took off my shirt, and the PA, the physician's assistant who was seeing me, her eyes got big, and she was like, I'm going to go get the doctor real quick. And he comes running in and cops a feel on my lat, and he steps back and he goes, how old are you? And I said, 23. And he goes, well, pretty sure that's cancer.
Sam called me from his car on a video call using Google Hangouts and told me. And I was like, okay, well, whatever we got to do, we'll do it.
When you're faced with something like a cancer diagnosis, you kind of want everything that you're spending literally any of your time on to be something of importance. And so I sat down and prototyped a game that was essentially a Roomba picking up leaves.
I don't know if you could even call it a game.
Yeah, Seth came by the next morning expecting to work on all these plans we had laid out the day before. And I just said, we're going to be honest, this isn't the last game I want to make before I die. This Roomba, though, is. So then I went into it. I was like, I know this prototype is a hideous, flaming, pile of trash. I know this is a lot to request, especially given that we don't know how to do any of it. But you want to do it? And Seth was like, yeah, man. Crashlands is an action crafting RPG that is set in a world of outlandish technology and magic. And you are Flux Dabes, who is an intergalactic space trucker. The goal with Crashlands was always to create an experience that people could fall into to such a degree that the world went away. And that the world itself was just replaced by the world we built, which was full of joy and ridiculousness. Because the place we were going was not that by any stretch of the imagination. And so literally it was a place for us to escape into on the work side, in terms of just, doing the work, getting into flow on the work side. And then the game itself was what I would have wanted at that moment that the diagnosis hit, and then the following, months. This big, crazy, beautiful adventure where you're just having a good time and the world's crazy and everything's exciting and weird and just good.